The principle is simple. Humans remember images far more effectively than words. Now let's get into the actual data. Dealer.com published an article called Real Photos Equal Real Leads, because for years dealerships have tried to shortcut merchandising with stock photos, then decoded placeholders, AI-generated nonsense, or 27 blurry exterior photos. Meanwhile, shoppers are telling us very clearly what they respond to: real photos. Now, before we jump in, if your dealership is serious about fixing your photo process for real, we put together a free resource we call our 7-step dealership photo audit checklist. So click the link down below and grab that checklist right after this video. Now, one of the most interesting parts of this article starts with neuroscience. Dealer.com referenced an author and molecular biologist, John Medina, who explained that people tend to remember only about 10% of the information 3 days after they hear it, whereas paired with images, the retention jumps dramatically. They're responding visually. They're imagining themselves sitting in the vehicle, staring at the dashboard, grabbing the steering wheel with their hands, or just pretending they suddenly became an outdoorsman because they bought a new Bronco. Photos create emotional connection, and that's the point. Because this proves something that we've been preaching forever. Authenticity matters. Yes, stock images are useful temporarily when the vehicle is still in transit, but once that vehicle lands, get real photos online fast. Even an initial photo set is dramatically better than leaving a placeholder graphic sitting there for days while your vehicle is aging and not online. And this is why we continually talk about time to line. Dealer.com found that engagement increased as photo count increased, all the way up past 40 images. And that's why this matters most. But, and this is important, the goal is not random quantity. The goal is value. And according to the research, one of the most important categories that shoppers wanted to see: interior photos. And this is exactly why we constantly teach feature photos that make you money. Now listen, we know that dealerships love putting giant logos and feature banners all over their inventory. Now, tasteful branding can absolutely have a place strategically, and we've covered control overlay systems in a previous video, but there is a big difference between subtle, clean, and intentional branding and turning your first image into what looks like a monster truck rally flyer from 2007. The vehicle should still be the hero. Always. So what's the big takeaway with all of this? Dealerships winning online are not just buying more ads, buying more AI tools, or throwing more money at software subscriptions. They're merchandising inventory better. Better feature coverage, better trust, because your inventory photos are not just documentation, they're digital salesmanship. And if your dealership is ready to stop winging it with photos and finally build a professional, scalable merchandising process, then we'd love to see you inside the Dealer Picks Academy. This is where we'll break down workflow systems, camera techniques, operational efficiency, shot sequencing, and the entire strategy behind high-performance dealership merchandising. Now again, don't forget to grab your free 7-step photo audit checklist at the link down below. Now thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.